Make sure the power cord is unplugged. Place a piece of cardboard below the rear of the frame to protect the floor or carpet. Attach the left wheel cap to the base with two number 8 by 3/4 inch screws. Attach the right wheel cap to the right side of the base in the same way. Pull the upright wire and the base ground wire through the indicated hole in the base. Attach the base ground wire to the base with a number 8 by 1/2 inch ground screw. Identify the left upright, which is marked with a left sticker. Have the second person hold the left upright near the base. Tie the wire tie in the left upright securely around the end of the upright wire. Then pull the other end of the wire tie until the upright wire is routed completely through the left upright. Hold the left upright against the base. Be careful not to pinch the wires. If necessary, position the base ground wire in the hole at the side of the left upright. Insert two 3/8 inch by 2 3/4 inch bolts and two 3/8 inch by 1 1/4 inch bolts with two 3/8 inch star washers into the left upright. Partially tighten the 3/8 by 2 3/4 inch bolts and partially tighten the 3/8 by 1 1/4 bolts until the heads of the bolts touch the left upright. Do not fully tighten the bolts yet. Attach the right upright in the same way. Identify the left base cover and the right base cover. Slide the left base cover onto the left upright. Slide the right base cover onto the right upright. Do not press the base covers yet. Set the handrail assembly face down on a soft surface to avoid scratching the handrail assembly. Remove two 3/8 by 2 inch bolts and a handrail bracket from each side of the handrail assembly. The brackets will be used in step 7 and the bolts will be used in step 9. Orient each handrail bracket so that the long tab is in the position and the large holes are on top. Route the upright wire through the center hole in the handrail bracket. Attach each handrail bracket with the two 3/8 by 1 inch bolts and two 3/8 inch star washers. With the help of a second person, hold the handrail assembly near the left upright. Connect the upright wire to the handrail wire. The connectors should slide together easily and snap into place. If they do not, turn one connector and try again. If you do not connect the connectors properly, the console may become damaged when you turn on the power. Insert the wires into the left upright as you set the handrail assembly on the left upright and the right upright. Be careful not to pinch the wires. Attach the handrail assembly with the four 3/8 by 2 inch bolts that you removed in step 6 and all four 3/8 inch star washers. Start all 4 bolts and then tighten each of them. With the help of a second person, hold the console assembly near the handrail assembly. Connect the handrail wire and the pulse wire to the wires from the console. The connectors should easily slide together and snap into place. If they do not, turn one connector and try again. If you do not connect the connectors properly, the console may become damaged when you turn on the power. Set the metal bracket on the console assembly onto the metal frame inside the handrail assembly. Be careful not to pinch the wires. Attach the console assembly with two 3/8 by 2 1/2 inch bolts and two 3/8 inch star washers. Start both bolts and then tighten each of them. Firmly tighten the four 3/8 by 2 3/4 bolts and the four 3/8 by 1 1/4 inch bolts. Press the left base cover and the right base cover onto base 97 until they snap into place. Make sure that there is a piece of cardboard below the rear of the frame. Then press the 0% incline button. When the frame stops moving, remove the key from the console and unplug the power cord. Raise the frame to the position shown. Have a second person hold the frame until the step is completed. Orient the storage latch to the large barrel and the latch knob are oriented as shown. Attach the lower end of the storage latch to the base with a 3/8 by 2 inch bolt and a 3/8 inch nut. It may be necessary to move the frame back and forth to align the storage latch with the base. Attach the upper end of the storage latch to the bracket on the frame with a 3/8 inch by 1 3/4 bolt and a 3/8 inch nut. Remove the packaging material from the bottom of the frame. Make sure that the 1/2-inch rear foot nuts are threaded all the way into the rear feet. Turn the 2 rear feet all the way into the frame. Discard the piece of cardboard. Lower the frame. If one of the rear feet doesn't sit flat on the floor, turn the rear foot until it does, and then tighten the 1/2-inch rear foot nut against the frame. Press the grommet into the square hole on the base. Make sure all parts are properly tightened before you use the treadmill.